We're here with people from iVolunteer Philippines, Sir JB and Sir Bell. So, sir, thank you so much for being here in this event. So, I'm gonna ask a few questions for you. We know that iVolunteer Philippines train people to help people and make a difference in certain communities. Can you share some initiatives that you have done in Mindanao so far?
Yeah, so we're actually representing the Good Store as well and iVolunteer Philippines. So yung iVolunteer Philippines is a non-profit organization, and then the Good Store naman is a social enterprise. For both these ventures and groups that we're managing, there's really a lot of work and potential that we see in Mindanao. So we opened our Mindanao group for iVolunteer last year. We were planning for it since what?
5 years.
5 years ago pa. But then just because medyo malayo, and then it's really a totally different situation versus here in Luzon. The model that works for iVolunteer here in Luzon is not necessarily something that might work immediately with the non-profit groups in Mindanao. So it took us about 5 years of refining, and finally last year we were able to launch our Mindanao group.
So one of our goals is to grow more Filipinos volunteering, and that needs also our partners in Mindanao and Davao particularly.
How do you think platforms like these help volunteerism here, not just in Mindanao, but the Philippines?
Not only in volunteerism, but stories in general. As we said, there's a different social values and issues that are more important for Mindanaoans versus those who are based here in Luzon, Metro Manila. Last year, we were able to visit Zamboanga, Zambasulta area. So very different situation, very interesting products, very varied stories to tell from the community. So I think there is a lot of need to have a focus on Mindanao-based stories.
And there's a tendency now when we go to our social media, to other media platforms, there's so many fake news, bad news that we always hear, right? And it's easy for people to latch on to this not so good news. So as Belle mentioned, there's a need to have a platform for us to create more good news, for us to create more stories that people can realize that there's so much hope in the Philippines.
I think there's a lot of great stories, and we know of a lot of great stories from our volunteering network partners in Mindanao. So we're excited and hoping that the platform could also help bring out those stories of heroism, everyday heroism, through volunteering from Mindanao.
Thank you so much po for chatting with me. So I hope you're gonna have a great night. So yeah, enjoy the night po. Thank you so much.